The saddest confessions of Reddit. The last one is so shocking that many Redditors don't believe it could be real. Leave your human thoughts in the comments below. I think I'm a female incel. Throwaway, for obvious reasons. This is rambling, so bear with me. Look, I'll be honest, I know incels get a bad rap, and I personally think some of them deserve it, at least, the ones who are hateful assholes about it. I'm not like them, I'm not some racist, misogynistic duck bucket. But, yes, I'm probably, by definition, a female incel. We are real, and I'm exhibit A. Look, I've accepted quite a while back that thanks to the curse, that is my face, my piss poor mental health, and my complete lack of a social life, I'm probably doomed to die a spinster. I'd like to think I'm a nice person. I have great friends, wonderful friends even, people I'm eternally grateful for. But the more I look around and see people falling in love and being happy, the more I realize that is never going to happen for me, no matter what. I've found other things that have made me very happy in my life, interests and hobbies I enjoy, and those keep me afloat in the bad times. But at the end of the day, that will never fill the hole in my heart that only human love can fill. I've never had any luck in relationships, and to be fair, I can't say I blame any of the guys who've called me names, laughed in my face, told me they'd sooner kill themselves than be seen with me. I'd probably be just as disgusted by me as they are. I'm a butterface. Not to toot my own horn, but I have a pretty decent body by today's standards. I'm thin for my size, I'm in relatively good shape, I don't always eat healthy, but I have a good metabolism to keep that in check. But, my face. I look like a man. So much that a rumor went around my high school that I was transgender and born a boy. People used to call me tranny, which I found ironic because I had transgender friends that went to the same school as me, yet somehow I was the one being called that word. If anything, I was just glad it was me and not them being called that. They used to say that things not a girl call me a thing because to them I wasn't human. I don't consider myself a hateful incel. When I see others happy, it makes me happy. They deserve it, I think, and it's nice to see someone is having a good time on this shithole of an earth, even if it can't be me. I live in a society where a woman's value is placed almost entirely on her looks, and since I don't have those looks, I have little to no value. I'm grateful that I live during this time, where at least I can go to university, make a career for myself, and at least have financial stability without having to worry about settling down with someone and having kids. Personally, I think it's better that someone like me won't be passing any of the genes that turned me into this monster onto anyone. This curse will effectively die with me. I always remind myself that no one could hate me as much as me, which is almost comforting in a sick way. My mental health has slowly but surely declined, with a few periods of surprising happiness in between these past few years. The longer I'm out on my own, and away from the comforts of my family and the friends I grew up with, and, bless them, stuck around, the more I realize just how ducked I am when it comes to being a person. I've accepted that my brain is so ducked that I can't even comprehend what human love is, what healthy love looks like, what a healthy relationship looks like. I just don't know, because I've never seen a healthy romantic relationship. My parents' relationship is toxic, my brother's relationships have been toxic, many of my friends have been in bad relationships, and of course, there's me, who's never had a relationship. I have no reference to go off of, no long-lasting, healthy love besides what's in movies, and that's not even real. Sometimes I tell myself that no one truly loves each other, that love isn't real, just to make myself feel better about knowing that I'm going to die alone and unloved. Probably even more disgusting looking than I'm right now, and probably by my own hand. So, yeah. I'm an incel who has a vagina. I don't want to be, nobody really does, but I'm probably stuck like this forever. Take care of yourselves, Reddit, and try to make a positive impact on this hell we call the world. I lied to the police to protect someone who hurt me. Trigger warning, sexual assault. This has all been pretty recent, so I really feel like I need to get it off my chest. I also apologize for the formatting. I'm on mobile. I was sexually assaulted. No other way I can say it really without completely breaking down. I thankfully can't remember everything that happened, but I have enough clear recollection to say it was more horrible than I have words for. The official story: it happened when I was out with my company for a celebration. A few of us decided to keep the party going. There were some of my work friends and a few other co-workers. I have had confirmation via blood work that someone put something in my drink during this time. I don't remember anything until the assault happened, which again is not a complete recollection. When I became completely lucid after the assault occurred, I was able to move and seek help. I have no idea who assaulted me, what they looked like. I have glasses which were taken off for most of it, or what they sounded like. At the moment, the police are frustrated because they might be looking for someone who doesn't exist, and I've refused to make an official statement. They can't even do anything until I make a statement. The truth: I know exactly who it was who did this to me. One of the people I was with was a co-worker. We'll call him Jay. Jay is a mid-high level manager in my company. He saw I wasn't feeling well, and we caught a cab together. The plan was to drop me off at a main street near where I live, and for him to continue back to his place as we lived in the same direction. That didn't happen. I couldn't tell you how or why it changed, but it did. Jay was the person who did that to me and left me passed out in an alley. Now there'll be a lot of people most likely confused about why I haven't told the police if I know who did it, and why I haven't made a statement. Honestly, I don't even have a good answer for you. My official reason, and this is also the truth, is I currently don't think I could go through the process. The second, unknown reason, is Jay is a manager in the area I want to get a position in soon. I thankfully wouldn't ever see him, aside from the odd occasion, but he's very well regarded on the team, and is friends with a fair number of the people there. As well, potentially missing out on working in the area I've worked so hard to get into. I've not been with my company long, and I'm afraid of what might happen if my company found out. It's a good place, but I couldn't deal with this following me around, not to mention the difference in level and power between me and Jay. The thing I'm most concerned about though, is people not believing me, especially the friends I have who work/have worked for him. And that's it. For all who have gone through a similar experience, I'm so sorry. I never realized how hard it is to live with. I've been pretending to be sober for over 3 years. I was sober in the beginning, but then I fell off the wagon. I couldn't tell anyone, as part of my probation for my DUI is to remain sober, or I have to serve out suspended time. I'm able to go a week or two without drinking, going to meetings, hitting up my outpatient aftercare, and then I go right back to the bottle. My last binge was 2 weeks straight, a bottle of vodka a day. I used all my vacation time. I just threw up a shit ton of bile. I check my eyes first thing every morning after a binge to make sure they are not yellow. This is a miserable life I would not wish on my worst enemy, and no amount of willpower can stop me. I wish I could get back to the person I was sober, the drive I had, and the desire to change my life, but I just can't, no matter what I try. I know my triggers, and I know I shouldn't, but I just can't stop. This thing is going to kill me, I just know it. I pray to the universe, as I'm not sure about the whole God thing, sobbing, asking whatever is out there, to relieve me of this obsession, this affliction. But nothing works. I can't truly be helped, as long as I'm lying, and I can't stop lying, until my probation is up, or I risk going back into jail. My father is dying and in hospice, so going back in is not an option right now. Also, my dog needs me. He's the only thing I care about. To anyone out there reading this that is on the precipice of alcoholism, get help now. It's so much easier when you're not a full-blown raging alcoholic like I am. I wish I took my alcoholism more seriously when I was younger instead of creating excuses. If you are concerned about your drinking, you have a problem. Normal drinkers do not worry like that. I may be past the point of no return, but you still have a chance. Edit. Monday, I'm in detox. If my insurance covers it, I'm headed to inpatient next. Thank you for the support, and I'm sorry I was so incoherent previously. I ruined my sister's life and she killed herself. Throwaway account because of obvious reasons. I'm sorry my English isn't that good, but I'm trying my best. My sister and I are 9 months apart. I was born in March 1996 and my sister was born June 1997. Important to know, my sister is my cousin actually. Her dad is my uncle and my mom is her aunt. Alright, so I've never been a good sister towards her. I've always blamed her for my shit. And my family was always like, if you do something wrong you'll be beaten up. I was always scared. So I blamed her for my shit. My sister and I are complete opposites. She's nice and soft, I'm rough and a troublemaker. She was always their favorite child. I was jealous. So jealous I often made them hit her for nothing. I would even hit her sometimes. I would beat the heck out of her. She never understood it. I know she didn't, and I know she couldn't. When she was 12 she met a guy, they were pretty close and soon they started dating. I was jealous that she could find a boyfriend without having sex. They could make love without any sexual interactions. So one day, when she was away I kissed her boyfriend. He told me to duck off, and that he hated me. When she was 16 she started using social media, such as Discord, Instagram, and Snapchat. I would spy on her, see what she was doing. I would stalk her online friends. When she turned 17, her boyfriend committed suicide. I didn't feel bad for her, I was mad at her that day, and I told her to go die too. I told her I'd had enough from her. I told her shit she never did, yet I wanted to make her feel guilty. I liked having that power. I loved controlling her. The next day I found out she killed herself. She wrote me a letter, and it broke me. I never felt so guilty. For the first time ever, I realized that something that was so wrong was happening. I felt lonely without her company. I felt so disgusting by myself. I even decided to take my life too because I didn't deserve living. I was a monster. I'm still so sorry for her. I wish I could take her in my arms now and apologize to her. I feel so bad. Many people blame the bullies at school, but I definitely know 100% it was me. Edit. No, this isn't fake. I really happened to be like this. I do really regret behaving like this. I wish I could turn back time and be nicer to her. She never really deserved this. Also this happened 2 years ago, not today or the previous week. I decided to write this because many of you think she recently died. Thank you for watching Code M. Hit the like button, comment and subscribe to see more videos daily. I, myself, am never sad. And I know all you pilgrims want to know how that can be. The answer is as simple and uncomfortable as the smell of mustard gas and roses. Ask yourself about the present. How wide is it? How deep is it? How much of it is mine to keep? And so it goes.